Today is a big day because today is Rivals Day.
Third goal for Roki in the 78th minute, scored by number 19, Tyron Campbell.
Onefootball have been amazing enough to sponsor this video, and what I need for you guys to do is check out the app. The link will be in the description. It's fairly easy to do. You can download it via the link or you can use the barcode on the screen. The app is a great footballing app. It's where you can check the latest statistics, the latest football news. You can also watch some live free games. Yes, you heard me right. You can watch free games live for free on the footballing app. It's my favorite place to keep up to date with the most recent football news. You can also find some fantastic analysis and match reports on the Onefootball app as well. If you're attempting to replicate tactics like I do on this channel, you can also use this app to grab the latest match stats and all of that good stuff. So make sure you check out the app. The link is in the description, but also you can use the barcode on the screen, and trust me, you will not regret downloading this app. Hello people and welcome back to episode 5. Episode 5 we're trying to take Woking from non-league to the Champions League, and today, well, it's a very big day. We are playing Aldershot Town twice today. Yes, at home and away, and they are our fierce rivals. So as you can see down the bottom of the screen where it says rivalries, fierce rivals, Woking, this is a local rival. It's a big one. And we've got Aldershot away from home, and we've got Aldershot at home as well. So looking at the schedules, where did we last pick off? I believe we last left this stream or this save, I believe at Stockport County, where we beat Stockport County. No, it might have been Southend actually. I think we left off at Altrincham actually, and then we played Southend away from home in the FA Cup first round, but we got knocked out. And then we played Southend away from home in the league and we beat them 3-0. So the games I did play, I believe we played Southend away from home, and then I did play Stockport County 4-3, and this was a very weird game. They went 1-0 up, we then equalised. They then went 2-1 up, then they went 3-1 up, and then we managed to score 3 in the last 10 minutes of the game. Max Kreshmer scored from a penalty kick, Rohan Ince scored in the 85th minute, and then Callum Rowe, our left winger at the moment, has scored in the 92nd minute. And then after that Stockport County game, we were away to Weymouth, who in truth aren't one of the better sides in this league, and of course you can just tell by this game here. We won this game 3-1. It was fairly comfortable, and we got the 3 points away at the Bob Lucas Stadium. So then the next game was at home to Barnet, where we won 3-0. Callum Rowe scored in the very first minute, Musa Diarra from a corner, and then John McNerney again from a corner as well. We have been very strong from corners this year. But looking at the XG, Barnet should have definitely scored a goal at least. They had 19 shots at goal, 6 on target, an XG of 1.42, which is better than ours. We had 17 shots, but 12 on target, so double than what they had, but our XG was on 0.80. So after Barnet, we went away to Solihull Moors, I believe that's how you pronounce it. They were third in the league, so this was a very big game, and again, we walked away with the 3 points. Kendra Simmons scored in the 81st minute, but that was after Sal shot and scored from a corner again, and then Ini Effiong scored in the 22nd minute. We had 18 shots at goal compared to their 17. We had 13 on target, so this time it was more than double what they had. So the game after that was at home to Boreham Wood, where we just completely dominated. We absolutely smashed Boreham Wood. Tavon Campbell with the hat-trick, what a striker. Joe McNerney again from a corner. We're going to be saying that a lot this season. Max Kreshmer also got on the score sheet. Karen Lofthouse scored the last goal of the game in the 78th minute. We then knocked out Weymouth in the FA Trophy third round. We beat them 3-0 at home, which brings us to today, where we play Aldershot away from home, we play Dover at home, and then lastly, to close off this episode, we will be playing Aldershot at home on the 2nd of January, just when the January window opens. So let's get stuck into that all-important fixture away to Aldershot. So here we are for the team selection. First of all, let's just go to the opposition and make sure our opposition instructions are all set. I have no idea what oppositional is. So let's select our team. I mean, the best way or the quickest way is probably just asking the assistant, and then we can make the changes that we need to make. So first of all, we're just going to put Max Kreshmer as the central midfielder on support, and then Rohan Ince as that deep line playmaker on defend, and then that's pretty much the team all sorted out already. Joe McNerney is suspended for today's game, so today we do have Sal Shotton and Diarra as our two central defenders. We're going to put Tommy Block on the bench. No, we don't need to, but we do need to put Leo Hamblin on the bench, and we're going to take out the goalkeeper, which is very risky, but today we're just going to go for it. We are going to go with that risk. Tyreek Johnson is in the rehabilitation phase as well of his recovery from a broken lower leg suffered during Wokin's 1-1 draw. It was a friendly. It was the very first friendly, and our best player, according to the assistant, broke his leg. What are the chances? So this is the team that we're going to go with. Ross in goal, Casey at left back, Pike at right back, Shotton and Diarra as the two central defenders, Rohan Ince and Max Kreshmer as the two central midfielders, Alakria and Callum Rowe as the two wingers, Tavon Campbell up top with Ini Effiong. Let's get this game started. It's a big game, and absolutely we have to tell the players this is for the fans. So here it is. We're going to pump our fist, and then we're going to tell them. I think you all know how important rivalries are. No, not that one. It's not that one. I shouldn't have to tell you how much today means to the fans. Do it for them. And then we are going to pump up the defenders, pump up the midfielders, and lastly the attackers. Let's kick this game off. It's a very, very big game. So the first 5 minutes, no actions, but Woking are seeing 74% of the ball in the opening 20 minutes. But still, no action. Absolutely no action here. No idea what's going on. But Woking are on top of the league currently, and we do have a game in hand with Grimsby Town as well. So we are in a healthy position. I mean, we should be looking for promotion at the moment, given our recent form. Absolutely, we should be looking at promotion. Callum Rowe, but not to get too carried away. Here's Callum Rowe on the ball, driving infield, looking for Tavon Campbell, but nicely intercepted by the Aldershot central defender. Here's Sal Shotton, Rohan Ince on the ball now. Max Kreshmer, Tavon Campbell plays it into Ini Effiong. Alakria 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper, and he slots it in. It is Aldershot 0, Woking 1. Absolute big goal. Absolute big goal. Rohan Ince on the ball. Max Kreshmer. Campbell to Ini Effiong. Some nice one-touch passing from a few of the lads there. Alakria brings it towards the goal and just coolly slots it in the keeper's bottom right-hand corner. But it seems like there's going to be a chance right away. Right away. Aldershot finds himself on the ball. Fowler on the ball now. Andrews. Wagstaff. Andrews on the ball. Oh, it's 1-1. Straight away, instant reply. That's awful defending, and I absolutely hate that my central defenders just follow the strikers around. Here, he doesn't need to go. He doesn't need to follow him. Look, it just leaves a huge gap, and he doesn't recover. Sal shot him. Big mistake there, and it's 1-1 already. Absolutely not impressed by the way we conceded that goal. It's Andrews on the ball. Sal Shotton's doing it. Look, he's doing it. Where is he? He's out of the box. Oh my God, what is this guy doing? It's Harris for Aldershot. Bettemar, Harris, Wagstaff. Oh my God, I thought that was going to go in. What a shot that was from Aldershot Town, but then equally, what a good save as well. And then Woking get the ball out of the box. Oh, there's a dangerous free kick, and I think this is in. This is a goal, isn't it? Of course it is. Of course it is. Edge of the box. Straight away there's a highlight. It has to be a goal. There's no other highlight it could have been. Absolute disappointed. Absolute gutted. We went 1-0 up, and then since we went... we've just hit the post. Since we went 1-0 up, just absolute nothing. We're seeing less of the ball than we did when we went 1-0 up, and they are creating the better chances, but I don't know what is up with our central defenders following the strikers around the place. It's just not the way you're supposed to defend, and they've got closed down less as well, so there's absolutely no way for me to stop that unless I tell tight marking never. Let's try that. We're also going to tell the players to demand more as well. It's Casey with the ball into the box. Kreshmer recovers it. What's he gonna do? He's driving down towards that byline. Tavon Campbell, it's a weak header. That's a weak header. Hopefully we can get a point at least out of this game. And then after this game, we got 2 home games as well. I'm fairly comfortable with the home games, but here is Taran on the ball now. He's driving. We've come out fighting for that second goal. Rohan Ince, Callum Rowe, what a volley. And it's 2-2. It's 2 apiece. Aldershot 2, Woking 2. And Callum Rowe has just equalised with a thumping volley. Alex Pike on the ball. He finds Rohan Ince, and then the playmaker finds Callum Rowe. First time volley in that top left corner. Come on, boys. Josh Casey is not having a good game out there. We'll keep an eye out on Josh Casey and Tavon Campbell as well, but we can't take off the main man. Absolutely not in this position anyway, when we are searching for another goal possibly. So what we're going to do is put Josh Casey at left wing, but we're going to take him off. Oh, we can't. Oh, yes, we can. So we're going to put Tavon Campbell on the left wing, and we're going to put George Oakley up top, and then Taran. Oh, we can put Max Kreshma out on the flanks, and then Taran can be replaced for Mwokwi. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. I literally have no idea. Let's grab the most important goal of the game. It's the last minute for... Oh! We've just hit the woodwork once again. Alex Pike. Mwokwi. Alex Pike again. Let's get this goal in the last minute. Rohan Ince, Diarra. Pike on the ball now. Let's not make any mistakes here. Max Kreshma. Oakley, we worked our way out of that situation nicely. Come on, Oakley. He's through on goal. It's free. George Oakley. What a sub. What a super sub in the 89th minute, boys. Let's make some tactical subs before we absolutely throw this away. Slower tempo. Hold your shape. Drop that line of engagement. Drop that trigger press. Confirm those changes. Let's get these 3 points away from home. Alex Pike, we worked our way out of this little situation here very, very nicely. Oakley runs through one-on-one with the goalkeeper, slots it in. The goalkeeper didn't even attempt to make that save there. Why would you head the ball there? Tavon Campbell, why would you head the ball across your own goal? Tavon Campbell, what's he? Oh, what a silly pass. Oh, no, we're going to throw this away. We're going to throw this long shot. I knew it. Every time you make that sub to clean up the game, they just throw it away. Why would you pass the ball inside the midfield right like that? That's absolutely ridiculous. I can't believe we just did that. That's too far away from goal. Oh, I can't believe we just did that. Why would you do that? And why is it every time you try and reserve the 3 points, you try and keep that lead, it messes up? This is why I normally just keep everything as normal and just hope for the best, because I'm really pissed off about that result. Absolutely fuming. I'm absolutely fuming. Every time you slow down the game, you try and keep those 3 points, they just end up throwing it away. The first mistake was the defender heading it across his own box, and then the second mistake was the left winger, Tavon Campbell, playing it inside the midfield. Why would you do that? Oh my God, that's just silly. Nobody kicks the ball right into that area. For what? Oh, I can't believe that. I honestly cannot believe what I've just seen there. But we are at the next game. We are playing Dover Athletic at home. Again, oppositional instructions. We're going to try and reserve some of the energy as well, because the games are coming thick and fast. Let's get stuck into this game. Oh, I can't believe that last goal. Joe McNerney 1-0 up already in the very, very first minute. 45 seconds on the clock. Joe McNerney has put the ball in the back of the net. It's Woking 1, Dover Athletic 0. And we are currently sitting nicely on top of that table still. I'm still hurt from that last game. I'm still very, very hurt. Casey with another corner, and it's another goal. I mean, these set pieces are still working very nicely, aren't they? They are still working very nicely, and it's currently Woking 2 and Dover Athletic 0. Joe McNerney has scored 2 goals. 2 goals. That's a nice, powerful header. So Josh Casey with the 2 assists. Joe McNerney with the 2 goals. Our 2 strikers. I mean, we can do a little shout, encourage them maybe. Confirm, shout. Oh, Windsor, how's he missed that? right in front of the goalkeeper, but it is a point blank save. Doesn't look like the strikers responded well to that. It doesn't look like they reacted well, but here is one of them. Tavon Campbell on the ball now, driving at the defence. Taryn driving down the byline. F Young, oh, we've got to do better in front of goals because we're not going to score corners every single time. Well, I say that, we've got another corner and it's a penalty. It is a penalty and Woking can go 3-0 up here. The centre-back has scored a hat-trick. Joe McNerney has scored a hat-trick against... Where are Dover? Yeah, that makes sense. Dover look like they're going down. It really doesn't look like they can survive. Oh, it's another corner. Tom Champion this time. Wow. All of our goals have come from set pieces in this game. I mean, should we really be complaining? I don't think so. Tom Champion, and it's 4-0. We're going to go into the dressing room. Of course, I am happy with the number of shots at target as well. On target. But we are going to tell the boys to be more expressive. Let's try and get some nice open play goals, shall we? Oh, it looks like there's a highlight right away. Let's hope it's not for them. Jeffrey now for Dover. Cosgrove. Our central defenders really need to stop making that movement. Here is Joe McNerney, Max Kreshmer, looking for Tavon Campbell, but doesn't find him. It is intercepted. Get there, Joe Oh my God, what has he done? Can you not see the player there? The player is literally standing right there and he just chose to pass it to him. Let's make some substitutions. Let's get Taryn off. He's a very important player. So let's get him off. Josh Casey too. And Max Kreshmer is another important player. He's being more expressive, clearly. What is our defensive shape? Our defensive shape is all over the place. Here's Jeffrey on the ball now. With Dover, Daly. Oh, they've hit the post. They have, you know what? Hamblin, Windsor. Is it Windsor or Windsor? It doesn't matter. He's driven into the box and it's Ini Effiong for 5. It's Woking 5. Dover Athletic 1. This is a fairly comfortable game and it's a morale booster as well. We really needed this game before we play Aldershot for the last game of the episode. But also another very important game. We've already played them, but we will be playing them once again. And this 5 is 5 here in this game. That explains it. Osterfield, Hansen now, Gonzalez. Oh my God, man. His long shots is between 4 and 10 and he just scored that. It's a great goal. There's no two ways about that. It's a great goal. But really, it's 5-2 now, which is conceding goals. I don't like the amount that we're conceding. He kicks it long to Ini Effiong, but it's just too much. There was 2 on 1 there. Williamson, it's another. Come on, are you for real? Oh my God, this keeper. That can't be. That's not for real, man. Seriously. He didn't even beat it away. So we've won that game. The game was wrapped up in the first half. The goalkeeper's handling is on 14 and he's managed to do that with that shot there. I mean, make it make sense, please. Make it make sense. But we walk away from that game with a 5-3 win. And again, we have conceded 3 goals. It's not good enough. It's absolutely not good enough with the amount that we concede them. But some of these goals, it's just really ridiculous watching it. So it's today at home to Aldershot, but we have some very bad news literally right on the day as well. Callum Rowe, arguably one of our best players, has been recalled by Exeter City. So we are currently without that left winger. Callum Rowe was a fantastic left winger for us. We are going to be without him for the remainder of the season, unless we can do something cheeky. Let's try and ask for him again. He was literally recalled as well. So Exeter City are not willing to allow this player to leave on loan due to the poor relationship that exists between the staff at both clubs. So It looks like they are not happy with us. We was playing him as a left winger. We did say that he will be playing left back, but that's no fault of our own as Tyreek Johnson was injured. We had to put someone in at left wing and Callum Rowe was the best option. Now we do not have Callum Rowe. It looks like it's going to be Owen Windsor or Jamal Loza. And actually, regarding Owen Windsor, more bad news. West Brom have also recalled him as well. Again, we weren't following the promises and West Brom just had enough. They just took him back. They left Aldershot in, who is very important for us. He is our central defender, our mainstay central defender. So it is important that he stays with us. But we are without Callum Rowe today. Jamal Loza, the Jamaican, will be playing on the left flank. So that's the team that we're going to go with. Oppositional instructions. Yes, please. Let's make sure that is set up. Let's get stuck in to this Aldershot game. I am now slightly worried about Callum Rowe because he was a very, very good left winger for us. Very good. But stick to the plan, stay patient, and we'll be fine, lads. We will be fine. And let's encourage them right from the get-go. Wow, Aldershot have had a shot on target right away. Here's shotting on the ball now. Casey, Jamal Loza, who hasn't played much. He hasn't played much. But he has some game time now to show us exactly what he's about. Ross kicks it long upfield. Effiong. Jordan makes a mistake. It's Effiong and goal. Craig Ross gets the assist. Effiong, a fantastic move, it says. But let's be fair. Let's be true. But let's be fair. That was a huge mistake by Jordan there. Effiong through on goal. Slots it in. It's 1-0 to Woking on Derby Day or Rival Day. Let's keep the lead this time. It's Joe McNerney. Alex Pike down the flank to Taron. What a ball that is. Penalty, come on, surely ref, come on. He's brought him down as clear as day. And who's taking the... Oh, Jamal Loza. Jamal Loza has the chance to score from the penalty. Oh, he's missed. That is really, really going to dent his confidence. Don't worry about it, Loza. Don't worry about it, son. It happens to the best of us. Here's Harris on the free kick now. And it's a decent save by Craig Ross. So it's 1-0 up in the opening 30 minutes of this fierce rival match. And it looks like Aldershot have another chance to score and they have equalised. It's Corey Andrews, the player, the striker that was causing us problems the first time around. It's still causing us problems at our ground this time. It is 1-1 and Corey Andrews has scored from a corner kick. So it's not only us that scores from corners, the opponents are scoring a few from corners as well. There's Evans, Fowler. That is dreadful defending from a free kick there. Sometimes we are very, very hot and cold. Sometimes we're just on form. We look like primetime Barcelona, and the next, we can't defend to save our life. We can't even get the ball. Look at that. From our own throw-in, we just throw it directly to them. A long ball over the top. Very simple, and it's 2. Oh, what is going on with this defense? How is it that easy? And that's probably going to be the downfall, is us defending. We can't defend. No matter what I do. If I drop the defence line, it's going to make things even worse. If we drop the defence line, it's going to make matters worse. So I'll shot it now. Taron. And he's going to miss, isn't he? Oh. Very easy for them to score goals. Very difficult for us. Unless it's a set piece. Craig Ross picks up the ball. What's he going to do? I told him to slow down the pace. Hopefully he just kicks it long anyway. Jamal Loza. Effiong now. What was that? Oh, get there. Central defender. You've got to get there, man. The ball's in your path. Effiong. Taron. Ref, that's a free kick. That's a second yellow, surely. And it is. Very important. That's going to be a key turning point in this game. Joe McNerney. Yes, that may be a key turning point in this game. Joe McNerney has scored from a corner. Like I said, it seems like the only way we can score goals at the moment is from corners. Tavon Campbell hasn't been given many chances to score as well. I mean, at the beginning of the season, he was getting a lot of chances. We were creating a lot for him. Joe McNerney, Anderson again. Now we're just playing the ball about. Something that we should have done from the beginning of the game. Alex Pike intercepts Taron Effiong. He drives through the 2 cent. Oh, this is a dangerous play. Well done, Casey. I was about to say this could be a dangerous attack here, but it was snuffed out by Casey. Alecria now. Effiong. He's through and got. Oh, come on. Oh, that's very disappointing. 10 men. I can't believe we just let this one slip as well. Josh Casey, this is not going to go in. I can't believe we've let this one... Look at the XG. Oh, we've missed the penalty. I forgot about that. Jamal Loza. Oh. Again, I'm absolutely fuming. Their XG on 0.94 and they've still managed to score 2 goals. And our XG, we are underperforming once again. It's fairly disappointing. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. There is something that I will need to be looking at tactically. Tactic-wise, something has definitely gone wrong. Definitely. So, that was the last game of this episode. In this episode, we played 3, we drew 2. Both of those draws were against Aldershot Town, and we comfortably beat Dover 5-3 at home, but we still conceded 3 goals. 3 goals that we should not be conceding. So we leave this episode on top of the tree here. We have played 22, we've won 16, we've drawn 4, and we've lost 2 with a points tally on 52. But to put things into perspective, looking at the media prediction, we are predicted to finish 16th. So we are really doing well so far, regardless of how we are defending. Looking at the season preview as well, we are predicted to finish 12th there in the season preview. Again, nowhere near where we actually are in the table. So we are overperforming. I must not get carried away. I must remain calm and remember what the objectives were at the beginning of the season. Just because we are overperforming now, it doesn't mean that we are playing terribly when we do not get the results. That's something to keep in my mind. Of course, it's hard not to get carried away during the games. But thank you guys. Thank you everyone for turning up. If you are new and you haven't yet, make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you like this video as well. Keep up with the episodes. Keep up, lads. Keep up. I'll see you guys soon. And the next episode, actually, sorry, let's speak about the next episode, because now we are in January. And as you saw, that 2 of our loans, Owen Windsor and Callum Rowe, are no longer with us. So that means we may have to look in the market. But I'll see you guys in the next episode for episode 6. Stay safe, peace out, and God bless.